Hello, folks. We start the day with Asia liquidating hundreds of millions of dollars of Bitcoin, bringing us back down to 55.5. But I do think we will actually recover as the day goes on. I think the US had its time to liquidate last week. Asia's getting in its reps this week, and I do believe we will actually slowly recover tomorrow. However, we have other news that might be bearish or bullish depending on how numbers come out. First of all, bullish, Ethereum is probably going to launch its ETF either this week or the week afterwards. I'm not really sure which day it'll be. I don't think it actually matters all that much, but Ethereum is actually looking very, very bullish, especially after its dip. But the greater thing for the market is the CPI numbers, which is the inflation numbers, which will determine if the Fed will or will not cut interest rates. Now, I think the magic number we're looking at is 3.0 at this point. And if it's at 3.0 or below, my guess, especially if it's below, we will actually go up. It's 3.1 or even above, we'll probably dip. My guess is going to be around 3.1, 3.0 because I haven't really seen gas prices change all that much. And the cost of other goods has not really gone up month over month. And we're kind of like stepping down from the higher inflation rate times of early last year and into lower inflation rate times this year. So I do expect just year over year, the inflation will go down, even if prices have maintained or slightly gone up. I haven't really seen prices go up this month, so I do believe it'll actually be maybe slightly below expectations, but it probably won't come in too bad. So I think that's actually overall bullish. But the CPI data release, obviously very, very important at this point. And it's going to release on July 11th, which is Thursday. So end of the week, we'll actually have some really good upside or downside movement depending on how that is. The previous CPI data for May showed no month-to-month increase, which offers some respite to inflation concerns. And like I said, I haven't really seen prices go up in the last month or two, so that's actually a really good thing for inflation. Projections from the Federal Reserve Bank of Cleveland suggests that the monthly increase in headline CPI for June will be 0.08, with core CPI inflation excluding food and energy at 0.28. So basically, food and energy haven't really gone up at all. The rest of everything else gone up a little bit more than food and energy, but 0.28 is really fairly small. Although these estimates are not always precise, they are generally accurate in indicating where monthly inflation figures might land. Of course, the Fed will closely monitor. I actually think it'll probably come in a little bit lower than those numbers. So I do actually expect people to get a breath of relief on Thursday. So I do expect towards the end of the week, we will actually go up and we will be positive over the weekend, depending on Jerome Powell says. And of course, if inflation comes in under 3, we might actually get a rate cut in September instead of November, and that will really boost markets because crypto really, really cares about the interest rates. I guess a lot of people are degenerate gamblers and they want to borrow money to actually gamble in crypto, and the lower the interest rates are, the more they can gamble. So lower interest rates, obviously more money comes into crypto. Plus, like we've said, a lot of money is stuck in money market and bonds, and as interest rates come down, those will look less and less attractive when compared to crypto. So that's where we are right now. And the other major news is there's going to be a $1 million bug bounty for Solana, and that will actually begin July 10th. That is offered by Jump Crypto, and it's $1 million. $1 million will be soon up for grabs for developers looking for bugs in the first version of FireDancer, an independent Solana validator client built by Jump Crypto. It is 6 weeks bounty program for FireDancer version 0.1, nicknamed Frankendancer, which will begin on July 10th. So get your programming hats ready because there's $1 million up for grabs. Obviously, FireDancer is a big deal. I think they're going to launch the actual version next year, but they want to get all the bugs out of it this year. Solana, we know, has definitely had its share of crashes and bugs, and they want to mitigate that for FireDancer, so they're offering massive, massive rewards for basically Solana and the new FireDancer client. So when it launches, they don't have those issues. Will it have those issues after it launches? No one really knows. But you got 6 weeks to rack up part of that $1 million. They'll distribute a maximum 1 million to developers who find significant bugs in FireDancer version 0.1, nicknamed Frankendancer, the first version of the client. Work on FireDancer appears to be progressing well, according to Canopy Peel, who wrote on X that millions of slots of execution had been tested and matched the Solana protocol. It's going to boost Solana's resiliency, and Solana has not actually been all that resilient, going down multiple times, as any issues with the current spate of clients could mean big problems for the blockchain. Furthermore, FireDancer is implemented in C++, which optimizes the client for high-frequency trading Jump is known for. So this should optimize the entire Solana network and could be a very, very big upgrade for Solana. Obviously, they want it to go well. They don't want to have like 6 or 7 outages this time like they did in the last bull run. And of course, that is kind of like Solana's Achilles heel, that it does actually keep going down. If they can fix that problem, well, then they got a really good chain. Given Solana's success, our participation in the ecosystem over a couple of years, and the very specific technical challenges that they wanted to solve as it pertains to optimizing their network and runtime, FireDancer felt like a really great opportunity for us to come in and contribute. Jump Crypto president Kanav Karia told the block last year. So they're finally going to try to fix Solana with FireDancer. They want you to find the bugs, and there's $1 million up for grabs. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button. Thank you, and have a nice day.